here we go.
So a very warm. Don't worry, इस बार मैं ना good evening बोलूँगी ना good morning. क्या करूँ? Pandemic का ज़माना है. So this time a very warm namaste to each and everyone present here. Today, I, Chaitali Dixit, and my co-host Dhruv Panikar are your beautiful and most important, the smart anchors, and we all invite you in this public speaking competition. So a great welcome to all of you. I hope you have a great time today. So we have today Dr. Sandeep Patil as our judge, who has just completed his PhD in chemistry from MS University. He has also done MSc in physical and polymer chemistry and a diploma in patents law. He has been a resource person from Hobi Bhabha Center for Science Education, Mumbai. He has contributed as a researcher for e-contest development as per the UGC model syllabus under NME ICT project, MHRD Government of India. And yes, definitely, I can go on for the achievements. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Chaitali. Thank you. It is Patil and not Patel.
But I'm so sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm so sorry, sir.
Yeah, it's fine.
Over to Dhruv.
So, before this competition begins, I request all the participants to keep their camera on and mute themselves. And when your chance comes, unmute yourself. Komal will be keeping an eye on time, and she will be the one who will say start. And when 30 seconds are remaining, she will give a reminder, and 2 minutes is the limit. So, beginning with the first contestant, Shaheen Ansari. You can go. You can start.
Just a minute.
Am I audible? Yeah, all the participants just introduce yourself and tell us the topic that you are going to speak on.
Okay. Shall I start?
Yeah.
Good evening to one and all present over here. This is Shaheen Ansari, and today I'm here before you to express my thoughts on the topic, conservation is survival. Environment provides a lot to satisfy humans' need, but not for humans' greed. The statement from one of the greatest men of our country, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, clearly depicted that the generation of mankind have entered into the race of survival, and in the process destroyed, degenerated, and dilapidated the environment around him. Now, 71 years after the great Mahatma imparted his wisdom, the situation has become worse. The nature which took care of humans, protected and cultivated the mankind, was abused so much that it started avenging itself. We need to protect our natural resources. If we do not do so globally, then we are left with terrible future for our later generation. We are using oil at alarming rate. A day will come when all the vehicles will halt. We are wasting a lot of water. There are still many villages in India who do not have enough water to fulfill their necessities. Illegal burning and cutting down of trees is happening all over the world in large scale. If this will go on, then all the animals will disappear. Let us say a school is given 1 crore rupee and all of its 1,000 students uses ₹10 per day. Then approx in 2.7 years, all the money will disappear. Do we want our children and grandchildren to live like our great-great-great-grandparents live? Conservation of resources and our nature is not just a speech or any essay. We really need to conserve our environment because conservation is survival. Thank you.
Done.
Thank you.
So the next participant will be Preeti Yadav.
I guess Preeti is having a net issue. We can go to the next participant. Yeah.
Ready?
So, pardon me if I butcher your name. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Shipriya Jadhav. Can you come online?
It's not it's Shipriya. It's Shipra.
I know, sorry.
Shipra.
It is a hard name to pronounce, I agree. Komal, could I request you something?
Yes.
Yeah, could you not give me the 30-second mark?
Okay.
Done. Yeah.
Done.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Soman. So just tell me when I have to start.
Start.
Expectations versus abilities. It is a race that is ran by both youngsters and their parents. And during this race, youngsters feel like their parents don't understand them, and the parents feel like their child does not listen to them. A very good evening to everyone present here. I am Kshipra Jadhav, and today I'll be speaking on the topic of generation gap. Now, what is generation gap? To put it simply, generation gap is the difference of opinion between two generations. Youngsters may find themselves in a situation where they might not agree with the ideologies of their parents. Parents too may find themselves in a situation where their child simply just ceases to exceed their limitations. Parents struggle to communicate with their youngsters, and youngsters too sometimes struggle to communicate with their parents freely. Most parents see their dreams through their child's eyes without even realizing that their child's eyes could be seeing a different dream altogether. This is a textbook example of generation gap. Now, how do we bridge this gap? Well, the answer is not simple, but it is the best we have, which is communication. Once the gates of communication are open between the child and the parent, the generation gap starts diminishing. The child and the parent should come in the middle ground and sort it out. Parents should not follow the typical helicopter parenting, that is keeping an eye on each and everything that their child is doing. But youngsters too should not be skeptical of their parents, because obviously whatever they think, it is the best for us. Well, at the end, it is all about parents' expectations versus the child's abilities to fulfill them, and vice versa. Thank you.
Wow, really wow. Thank you so much for taking this topic, because this is the necessity that even the children and the parents should understand this thing. It was a great speech indeed. So
Thanks,
yes, I
thanks,
think
thanks
so.
a lot.
Preeti has joined. So Preeti Yadav.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes, you
You
are.
can go on.
The minister announced prices of petrol and diesel are high. People got very upset, rebuked government, and conveyed they were very annoyed. An aged truck driver said, "Can't there's such reaction. I'm not affected. I still feel every time worth rupees 500, and for me, there is no change or deviation." Everyone laughed, but think, isn't this a wise way for home budget and such inflation about? A heartily good evening to one and all present here. Today, I, Preeti Yadav, is here to speak on the social topic, price hike. In India, we are afraid of frequent price hike because everyone has a home or a car or phone or at least a bike. And if there is no car or bike,
Chaitali,
I stop it.
Yes.
Robi sir.
Next,
Yes.
next participant. We'll give chance later. Next
Okay,
participant.
we can continue it later. Next participant. Yes,
So
bro.
next participant is Tarang. I again sorry if I pronounce her surname wrong. Tarang Hetia. Can you come on and give your speech?
uh, shall I have to start from the beginning or continue?
Preeti, actually, we will keep you at the last so that you can again start.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, so Tarang, are you here?
Hello, is it my turn? I can't hear anything. Hello?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I can't hear anything. I'll just leave and rejoin again because nothing audible to me. Wait a minute.
Okay. So we jump on to the next participant. Yeah.
Okay. So next participant is Devin Vaikar. Are you here, Devin?
Devin. I guess he has not joined only. The thing is.
Devin is not there.
Devin is not there. Yeah. Next.
Okay. So Zainul Patel, are you here?
I'm audible.
Yeah.
Yes, you are
Go on.
audible.
Can I start?
Yeah.
Yeah, start.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Zainul Patel, and I'm here to express my views on the topic cybercrime. Everybody thinks that only stealing someone's data is cybercrime. But in defining terms, we can say that cybercrime refers to stealing someone's data or trying to harm them using a computer. In speaking in a broad way, we can classify cybercrime into four major types: financial, privacy, hacking, and cyber terrorism. In financial crime, they steal the money of users and account holders. They also store the data of companies that can lead to financial crimes. Also, transactions are heavily risked because of them. Every year, hackers stole lakhs and crores of rupees of businessmen and government. Privacy crime includes stealing your private data that you do not want to share with the world. Due to this, people suffer a lot and some even commit suicide because of their data's misuse. In hacking, they intentionally deface website, cause damage or loss to the owner. Apart from that, they also make changes and destroy the website to diminish its value. Modern day terrorism has grown a way beyond it was 10 to 20 years ago. Modern cyber terrorism is not just related to terrorists or terrorist organizations. People are feared because of that money are stolen from the businessmen and government. At last, I want to conclude with a quote. Cybercrime is the way to jail and cybersecurity is the way to away. Thank you.
Thank you for talking on. Thank you for talking on this topic. It was an insightful one. Thank you. Thank you, Zainul. So, moving on to the next contestant, Radha Shah. Are you here?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, shall I start now?
Yes, you
Yes,
should.
start.
Well, good evening, everyone. I'm here to speak about environmental issues. Well, specifically, I am talking about how to save, like, not exactly how to save, but why should we save organisms? Well, species diversity is very important. Like, if we have a wide variety of species, our biological community will remain stable. Now you all might be thinking how it is possible. Okay, if we talk about food chain, well, if the more number of organisms we have, more variety of food a particular organism can get. If we talk, like, every organism has its own importance. If we think of small organism like a mosquito or an ant, some people might think like, what is benefit of having a mosquito on this earth? Mosquito का भी importance होता है. Okay, mosquito serves as food for many organisms like fishes, turtles, dragonflies. और male mosquito especially वो pollination में भी help करते हैं. So अगर हम हर एक छोटे छोटे ऑर्गेनिज्म का इम्पोर्टेंस एक्सप्रेस हेलो
Yeah. Continue.
ओके अगर हम हर एक छोटे ऑर्गेनिज्म का इम्पोर्टेंस एक्सप्लेन करना जाएंगे तो वो डायरेक्टली पॉसिबल नहीं है. इसीलिए वी हैव अ इकोलॉजिस्ट नेम पॉल एल्ड्रिच. उन्होंने एक हाइपोथेसिस दिया था, रिवेट पॉपर हाइपोथेसिस. इफ एनी बायोलॉजी स्टूडेंट इज हियर, वो उनको पता होगा. So what he did, he compared an aeroplane with
20 seconds.
he compared an aeroplane with our ecosystem, and rivets with the species present on Earth. Okay, so he says that if every passenger traveling in that plane takes
Stop.
Hello. You were tremendous, Radha. Keep it up. So, on to next contestant, Neha Chandani. Are you here?
Neha.
Hello.
Yeah, she's there. Yeah, she's there.
I hope I'm audible.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
you are.
audible. Go on. Go on.
Shall I start?
Yeah.
Yes, you should.
Okay, so first, a very good morning to one and all present. Myself, Neha Chandani, is here to share a strong message to society to stop rape. Firstly, I would like to thank the audience for the initiative for providing such a platform to youth where I can express what I feel. To all the people who are listening to me, I would like to say rape is not just a sexual harassment. A girl is already raped when not being able to wear the outfit, when not being able to enjoy the streets at night. Today, I am not me. I am the voice of a soul speaking of a great girl Nirbhaya. Yes, the voice shouts that is anxious, angry, afraid. When I talk about rape, I am no longer a girl, I am just a body. I Public speaking doesn't bother me at all, but it definitely bothers me when I speak of rape. It gives me goosebumps. To all the girls, get yourself a man's worst nightmare. Unleash your light. You are not just here to be perfect. It is not your responsibility to be beautiful, but rather it is the responsibility of society to be beautiful. I have the power to grow a baby within the space of my stomach in just 9 months. Still, do you have the audacity to refer to me less than you are? Is there anyone who can bear
20
the pain
seconds.
and
Go on.
continue?
Yeah, go on.
You have 30
Is
seconds
there
more.
anyone who can bear the pain and bleed for 7 days straight and still stay alive? No, I don't need a man to go to a cigarette shop. This isn't a fucking fairy tale that we need a prince always. I myself am enough for me. बंद करो ये सड़कों पे मोमबत्ती लेके निकलना हाय हाय नारे वारे लगाना
Stop.
मुजरिमों की तादाद हजारों है तो हम भी करोड़ हैं. No, I
Stop.
won't say
Neha, stop.
Neha, time is up. What you said was good, but time is up. Thank you for your insightful thoughts, Neha. So, on to Arya Nair. Is she here?
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so can I start?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, start.
Okay, good evening. My name is Arya Nair and my topic is homelessness. Homelessness is defined as living in a housing that is below the minimum standard or lacks secure tenure. People who are homeless are most often unable to acquire the adequate housing facilities, safe and secure, because of an unsteady income. Homelessness and poverty are interrelated. There is no methodological consent as to how to count the homeless population in a city. That is why most of them are not known. When compared to the general population, people who are homeless experience more adverse physical and mental issues. Chronic diseases, respiratory diseases, mental issues, and substance use are mostly found in the homeless population than the generous population. Homeless population is also associated with more risks of suicides and crimes. People experiencing homelessness have limited access to health facilities and hence they are most oftenly disengaged and making them much more susceptible to extreme weather conditions. There are a number of organizations who help these homeless people by giving them food, shelter, security, clothing, and they may be organized by some community agencies or government, and yet still these homeless people and these organizations are sometimes convicted of fraudulent behaviors. Criminals are also known to take advantage of these people by involving them in identity theft, tax, and welfare scams. These incidents often lead to negative connotations on the homeless as a group. In the end, I would just like to state that if we as a country pay more attention to this issue and help these homeless people, then we can give them a better chance at life. Thank you.
Wow. You always shine, dear. You always shine. You're great.
Okay, before going to next one, give me some time for muting everyone. And I'm just allowing Chaitali, Komal through and Sandeep sir, right?
Okay. Okay, Raj.
Can I just make a can we just have a change? Robbie sir,
Yes, sir. Please. Yes, sir. Raj, unmute Sandeep, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Please, sir.
uh, I'm not sure. I mean, we are in the middle of it, but can we stop the participant exactly at 2 minutes?
Yep.
Yes,
We'll
sir, sure.
We'll do it, sir. Definitely.
But
Yes.
I hope the earlier participants have no objection. I mean, or else we continue like that.
No, sir. Let's stick to the time limit 2 minutes because it was instructed.
No, I'm not talking about time limit. What I'm saying is that we stop at 2 instead of the 30-second
Okay.
instruction. So, but I think to be fair to the earlier participants, we can take their opinion a quick one. If they have no objection, we continue do it. Otherwise, we go ahead with the normal thing of 30-second instruction.
Because
What
it
do
is
you guys
blocking,
think?
it is blocking them.
It's
the
all
continuation.
right. No
It's
problem.
okay, sir. It's completely
It's all
fine.
right. Yeah.
Completely fine.
Okay, Dr. Sandeep, sir. Fine.
Yeah. So Komal, then you stop exactly at 2 o'clock. So
2 minutes.
yeah, 2
Oh,
minutes.
okay.
Sorry. Yeah, 2
Okay,
minutes.
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
So, am I audible right now?
Yeah.
Raj, unmute him. Raj.
Okay. So, on to the next participant, Gargi Agnihotri. Is she here?
Yes, I'm here. Can I start? Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Come on.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. A very good evening to one and all present here. I'm Gargi Agnihotri from the Aditya Birla Public School, and today my topic is mental health. According to a report, one of the most common reasons for deaths in teenagers is suicide. Nearly half of them were suffering from depression, which caused suicidal thoughts, and in turn, they committed suicide. I think this information is enough to tell you how important our mental health is. But in a country like India, where mental health is often misunderstood. Sadness is not depression, and depression is not a race to see who got it worst or who had it first. With the death of renowned actor, the whole world is talking about how important our mental health is. But according to me, these talks are not just about a day or two. It's high time now that we should consider physical health and mental health equally. One of the most prior reasons why mental health is such a great and big issue in our country is lack of awareness and sensitivity towards the issue. There is a huge stigma attached to it. People suffering from mental illness are often considered as mads or retards, and they have no empathy or anything like that. We can break the stigma just by following few steps, by not bullying people online, by educating yourself, your family, and your friends about other mental health issues and depression. And most importantly, by accepting depression as a serious mental health issue. At last, I would just like to say that mental health needs more sunlight, it needs more candor and a bit more unashamed conversations so that we can make this world a better place to live in and have a good life ahead for our teenagers and children. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.
Very well said. There should be definitely awareness about the mental health, and it is like an eye-opening thing that everyone should accept that depression and all that is not kind of any illness. It's just a normal thing, and we need to cure that thing also. So yeah, great speech. Next.
So thank you, Gargi, for talking on this topic. And next participant is Shashank Chaudhary. Is he here?
Yes, I am here. Just a minute. Well, it might take a time. My camera is not responding. I hope that's fine.
So we can start with the next contestant. We can do yours after the last participant who is here. Here. Will that be fine with you, Shashank?
Yep, that's fine. It's okay.
Okay. So the next contestant is Avantika Jha. Is she here?
Yes, she is here.
So
Okay. Before
it's all
we start,
yours.
I have a request. Is it possible that you guys do not include my introduction of my topic and myself in the speech? In my let it be 2 minutes pure speech. Is it possible? I'm not forcing anyone. I'm just asking.
It's fine. I think it's fine. We are fine with that. You can do it.
So I might introduce myself right now and then start the timer and let me know. So this is Avantika Jha and my topic would be feminism. So you can start the time. Yes.
Start.
Okay. I hate to hear you talk about all women as if they were fine ladies instead of rational creatures. None of us want to be in calm waters all our lives. Rightly quoted by Jane Austen. When I was 10, I believed that the color pink is elegant and black is bold. Right now, I'm 18. I don't have a favorite color, but I am certainly bossy, aggressive, and bold. Now, does that make me more of a man and less of a woman? Feminism is something that symbolizes equality among all the sexes in socio-economic and political spheres, but often comes across as a stumbling misapprehension with misandry. The society that still romanticizes the ideologies of anti-colonialism and holds up men on the pedestal of patriarchy, females seeking to be position holders and females seeking to be leaders still lingers on as a taboo in many parts of the world, especially encountering many Islamic states. Forgetting the fact that almost every country is considered as someone female, and while referring to any country, all the times pronouns used are she and her. In certain societies, women are prisoners to social prejudices and are bound not to fetch beyond the expected line. Women cannot be commanders, females cannot be leaders, ignoring the fact that in holy text Mahabharata, Krishna often refers Arjun as Parth because his mother's other name is Preetha. And the main man of Mahabharata, which is Bhishma, is often referred as Ganga Putra because he is a son of holy Ganga. All these fearless men being referred by their mother's name is enough to tell how a female can create an identity and could become an identity. A man. A man can be soft, a man can be fierce, but a man cannot even shed a tear whenever he feels the need to do so. And that is why this whole gigantic wave called feminism that started off as something related to females now also
Thank you.
Thank you.
Avantika, the way you spoke, it was tremendous, and the topic which you talked on, it was also good. So, thank you for talking here. And on to the next contestant, Pritesh Kumar Mishra. Is he here?
Yes, I'm here.
All yours. Start.
Okay. So before you start the timer, okay, I would be starting it now. All right. So hello everyone and all the judges. Today I would be talking about a topic which is not enlightened much since 2015. I would be talking on need of entrepreneurs in India. Why our education system is not preparing people to start their own business, start their own legacy, start their own capitalizing thing? Because our education system focuses on only and only one thing, that is job makers. Because job makers are the thing that would give our economy a great boost, but our education system is not focused on that. And I would like to say that our honorable prime minister's motive of Atmanirbhar Bharat, the first step is to make India a place where there are job makers rather than job seekers. Because of a country of 1.3 billion people, and there are how many startups, how many unicorn startups, why can't like Bangalore, we could have many other places in India, and we could establish our own Silicon Valley. Why? We have that manpower. All the renowned CEOs of great unicorn startups or great companies are Indian. They are originated from India. So why can't we? Because of our education system. And I would like to say that from the founder of McDonald's Foundation or McDonald's Corporation, Mr. Ray Kroc, said that persistence can any day surpass education, because talented and unsuccessful people are the most common thing in this world. So we all need to make sure that we are in urge to create jobs rather than seeking for one, because if we establish an empire, that would be a boost for our nation, as a we would be a great remark as a citizen of the country, as well as we would be contributing our part in the development of the nation, and it would be indeed a great opportunity for everyone. And last, I would like to conclude with the thing that job is not a thing which would build an empire, but because if your main source of income is only job, then you're one step away from poverty, because business and a startup would increase the employment and would reduce the social issues such as poverty and unemployment. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Pritesh.
Thank you for
Really,
talking on
I
this
do
topic.
think that more than rote learning, people need to be more smart and take a small risk. या थोड़ा risk तो ले ही सकते हो. भले ही unsuccessful हो, you can just try it again और दूसरा try दे सकते हो. So thank you so much. Yeah, next.
And so on to the next participant, Prateek Naidu. Is he here?
Dhruv,
Yes.
Sandeep here. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Last contestant was Pritesh Mishra, right?
Yes, last
Just
contestant for Pratesh. Ah, yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Welcome, sir. Okay, so Prateek Naidu, is he here?
Yeah, I'm here. Well, just hold a second.
You have to switch on the cam. Okay, good.
Yeah, am I visible?
Yes, you are visible. So,
but the problem with
ready?
my the problem with my laptop is that in my laptop I'm having my camera downwards, so it is a little bit
Yes, I got
inconvenient
that.
for me. So will you give me 2 minutes time so that I can open the Zoom app in my phone?
There are not many participants left, but still okay. You will have few minutes for yourself.
Yeah. Because
Wait a minute.
I will open it in my cell phone. So please 2 to 3 minutes. Okay.
Go to the
So,
next. Go to the next.
yes, going to the next one. So, is Kavya here? Is Kavya here?
Yes, I'm there. But then, like, I would like some 10 minutes. I'm just stuck up in something.
There are not many participants left. Okay,
Yeah,
we will
I
see if
know.
we
I'm
can
sorry.
try.
I'll
Okay.
just be back in 10 minutes. Yeah. Thank you.
If it lasts that long, then sure you can speak. But if it's not gonna last, then you will not have a chance to speak.
Yeah,
today.
maybe
Okay,
after the previous participant.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wait, Dhruv. Please inform participant. Please be ready with your everything like laptop and everything, camera, because
Raj, I'll just do that. I'll do that job.
yeah.
I'll inform.
So is Twisha Mehta here?
Yes, she has joined recently. I got the message. Raj, you have to accept her. Like she's there, you just have to accept it.
She is
Let
there
her.
in group. She is there.
Twisha.
I admit.
Okay.
I admit her. Twisha, you can
She here
unmute
now?
yourself.
You can unmute yourself and switch on your video.
Yeah. Just a minute.
Thank you.
So should I start?
No, you should first switch on your video if it's not on. Okay, it's on. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready? Can I start?
Yeah.
Yeah, start.
It's all yours.
Okay. Should I start now?
Yes, you should.
Yeah. So my religion is my politics and my politics is my religion. A very good evening to one and all present here. Today, I would like to direct your all attention towards a topic that you haven't thought of. That is religion and politics. Ayodhya. How a religious issue become a political hot potato? Did Indian secularism die on 5th August in Ayodhya? Modi redefined secularism with Ram Mandir. Terrorism in Punjab and J&K is endorsed and encouraged by religion fanatics. Secular-minded people condemn the induction of religion in politics, whereas religion diehards believe that religion is the basis of politics. Is the latter view consistent with the secular character of our state? What will be the long-term effect of mixing up religion and politics? Uh, if religion stands for moral qualities such as like love of truth, faith in God, love of human beings, it would moralize politics. That is what we need today. In a world where respect for human life is at the lowest ebb, where politics is identified with cheating and politics leaders are obviously of moral consideration, we need politics imbued with morality. But religion is nothing more than a bundle of rituals, backed in custom and practices. As it is diverse from practical life, it is not in touch with realities and demands of the present day life. It suspends the reasoning power and makes human thinking pointless. It is today a powerful opiate for masses. With the help of religion, they are drugged into hostile and dangerous state of thinking. They cannot be persuaded. They confirm their prejudices and never try to change them. They become...
Thank you, Twisha.
Should I continue?
No, you can. But what you were saying was tremendous.
And thank you so much, Twisha. Actually, she had the license thing appointments. Still, she came. She managed. Thank you so much, Twisha, and you're great.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So on to the next contestant. Is Pallavi here?
I think so. Pallavi is not there. She has some issue. Next.
Pallavi is not there.
No, she's not there. She will not be attending actually.
Okay. So the ones who are left are which ones were left?
Can we begin with Preeti actually?
Whoever was left, can you tell her your name?
Tarang, yeah, I was left.
Okay.
Okay.
Tarang, all yours. You can wait a minute. Komal, ready?
Am I audible?
Okay. So Tarang, are you ready? All yours.
Okay, so I am getting my topics communal rights. Okay, then I'll start now. Yeah. So if you mind every topic is discussed today, you know, the huge, the last topic, no one has discussed communal right. And, you look up to the history or the research that which happened in Karnataka. Everything is, you know, people, religion, communal rights, you know, in hand in hand. Because religion is something which everyone wants to evolve everywhere. ये मुल्ला, ये हिंदू, ये मंदिर है, ये मस्जिद, ये लिखा फूल है, ये मस्जिद जाएगा, मोगरे का फूल है, मर जाएगा. And people forget religion is just a way to be humans and not a way to fight for. I mean, why you to fight something? Quran, Bible, Gita, everyone is a way. Everything is just a way to better human, and still fighting for it. And talking about social media, there was this race as a race, and you know, a physical challenge girl was in a time. I didn't know anything. So I went to the comment section. I was reading the incident and all. I saw him. Hindu, like, there was extremists who said, "Acha hai, ulle ki ladki," and there were extreme Muslims who saying, "Ab ye Hindi or Hindu ki auraton baat bhi karenge." This is the problem. This problem is over in mentality. Just think about it. If this term will rise, what will happen with this? I don't believe Karl Marx idea of a classless society. Why? It's not because I'm an atheist or something. I do not believe in religion. Religion is surely a way. But how we humans pursue this faith idea is not it. We all to divide, conquer some part too. Last but least, I would like to say religion is the sigh of the oppressed creation. It is the heart of heartless society and the soul of the soulless Christian. It is the opium to the people, nothing more, which is correctly said by Marx. And I want all of you to understand this, even though if I don't do today, but please never fight for religion, fight for this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. So, is Shashank Chaudhary ready?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. So shall I start?
Yeah, you should. All yours.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Shashank Chaudhary, and I'm going to speak about the issue of unequal and inefficient education system in our society. We are already listening to so many crimes, injustice, social issues that we see on social media or in some other way we experience. If I tell you, is there a single silver bullet that can solve majority of the problems, injustice that we as humans are facing? Is there something like that can solve most of the problems that you and I are facing, indirectly or directly? Then the answer is yes. 5 problems, 1 solutions. No, this is not an advertisement of L'Oreal, but this is a line that aptly describes what a good quality education system do to a nation. Once a South African professor said that if you want to destroy a nation, you don't need atomic bombs, nor you need ballistic missiles. All you need to do is one thing, simply lower the quality of education that is imparted in the nation and allow cheating in examination. A patient dies in the hands of a doctor who passed his exam through cheating. A building collapses in the hands of an engineer who passed his exam through cheating. Law and justice are sold for pennies from in the hands of judges and lawyers who pass their exam through cheating. After all, money laundering cases, money are lost in the hands of an accountant who passed his exam through cheating. Ignorance is rampant in the minds of the student, of a person who is a product of insufficient, inefficient education system. And finally, collapse of entire education system is collapse of a nation. The thing about education is that it provides you a mentality, experienced teachers, better infrastructures, technologies. When you read about Socrates, when you read about Chanakya, when you read about Abraham Lincoln, you get to know about the life. A good education system ensures that even in the face, even when you face things that you have never faced before,
Thank you,
you'll be able to
Shashank.
take.
Thank you. Thank you, Shashank.
Okay, thank you.
For talking on this topic. So, next contestant, Prateek Naidu. Is he ready yet or is he not?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes, no. Okay, great.
I mean, the show is all yours.
Okay. Good evening to one and all. My name is Prateek, and I am today here to talk about the economical crisis which occurred in Venezuela. So we all know that Venezuela was one of the world's richest country, and now it has become one of the world's weaker sections in the economic section because Hugo Chavez, which was the president of Venezuela, he was elected by the people. He made many promises to the people for the forming his government, for the sake of forming his government. So now the farmers have stopped farming, and he has offered more than 10,000 or 50,000 jobs to the people, and they have become really lazy. They are not doing any work. They are completely depending on the government. So yeah, it's true that there is a saying that tomorrow's future of the country is depending upon the whole youth. Now the whole youth has become lazy in that country. So the governments may come and the new leaders may come, but you should not become lazy for the sake of your future or your job security. So thank you.
Very good job, Prateek. So, only I think Kavya is remaining. Is anyone else remaining? Anyway, let's start
I
with
think so
Kavya
Preeti is
first.
also there. Yeah, Preeti is also there evening.
Let's just finish with Kavya, then let's go to Preeti. So, Kavya, are you here? You should turn on your camera if you are here.
Yes, I am ready.
Can you turn on your camera? Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I start?
Just a minute. So I just wanted to give an intro. So I'm Kavya and I'm from Andhra Pradesh, and I would like to speak about the issues which are faced by northeastern people of India. Okay? Yeah, you can start now.
Show is all yours.
So northeastern region. What?
Continue.
Can I start?
Yeah, you can start.
Now, can you hear? Yeah, okay. So NER, or the Northeastern region, comprises of 3.8% of India's population, and it is a landlocked region between Bangladesh, Nepal, and many neighboring countries. But still, it is a part of India. There are many issues faced by the Northeastern people of India, and they have been very stressed because of the terrorism and many other things. They face many disputes, and they are often considered as foreign people by Indians. So their allegiance with India was way back from 1947 and even before that, but they are still not considered a part of India because of various reasons, which I think should not exist now, because now we are well developed and everything, and so we should consider them as a part of India as they are. So there are 7 sister states in Northeast India, which comprise of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Nagaland, Tripura, Sikkim, and Meghalaya. So there is also one, we call Sikkim the brother state and all others the sister states. So in this region, there is a very less development, but there is still a lot of tourism, and all the economical income and all they get is from the tourism. So what we should do is we should consider Northeastern people as Indians. When we see them, like if we see a Northeastern person, we just call them Chinese or Nepalis or something, which really hurts their sentiments, and they do not feel like they belong to India. But is it really worth losing that part of India just because they do not look like the rest of India? It would just be
Thank you so much, Kavya.
like it would not be very what?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Your time is over.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Kavya. So, oof.
One second.
Anyone else's mind?
I think the Preeti is remaining. She was
remaining,
there actually. Yeah. Is Preeti there? Preeti Yadav.
So my speech is done, and I did not speak what I wrote. I spoke what was in my heart, and I'm hurt because I wrote a lot. Network issue. Network issue.
Can you mute? Raj, can you mute?
Yes, done.
Preeti, you should start now.
Preeti Yadav.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. The ministers announced prices of petrol and diesel are high. People got very upset, rebuked government, and conveyed they were very annoyed. An aged truck driver said, "Can't understand why there is such reaction. I'm not affected. I still feel every time worth rupees 500, and for me, there is no change or deviation." Everyone laughed, but think, isn't this a wise way for home budget in such inflation abroad? A heartily good evening to one and all present here. Today, I, Preeti Yadav, is here to speak on the social issue, price hike or rising prices. In India, we are afraid of frequent price hike because everyone has a home or car or phone or at least a bike. And if there is no car or phone, at least they have a kitchen. And it needs some fuel and milk and vegetable oils and grains, etc., etc., etc. The price hike make one stunt as the people's income is fixed, and attempts made to check it causes milk and water are mixed. The taxi owners often raise their fare to great surprise, and the commuters who live far away from the bus stop with big bag size, and then the kids who ask for ice creams of branded name and price. How highly dramatic turns the scene, and on them eyes fall. This price hike is a ban for all mediocre men who falsely blame the lack of time to avoid get repaired a fan.
what she got like issue again.
Her internet is not working, so I think we should move on.
The timing is over.
Okay, so is anyone remaining now?
No.
So, to be very frank, I have attended a lot of public speaking. I have participated for the first time like public speaking. जब भी नाम सुनते बोलते कोई तो boring the social topics, but I would really say that you guys were absolutely great because it's not just only the education, right from education, feminism to the northeastern states to entrepreneurship to education system. Each and every aspect was covered, and like it was like no one was less. Each and everyone spoke really well. It was like a really tough competition. Thank you so much. And I would like to really thank our judge, Sandeep sir. Thank you, sir, for judging and sparing your valuable time. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Chaitali. I don't know, we are disconnected from the meeting. There was one contestant, Preeti Yadav. Did she join finally?
No, sir. Actually, she's having some issues, so let it be like.
So all the
She's
contestants
facing
are done.
some.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So like here we end with our public speaking. Now I would request everyone to please continue because we have the prize ceremony where the prize award will be given and we'll declare the winners. So I hope everyone stays here. So yes, I would request all the coordinators to just tell their judges to please join in so that we can declare it.
Robi sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
So I have to give the result right now.
Chaitali, over to
So sir, actually, sir, it is like that. We are going to it. It will be at 6:45. The public speaking award ceremony winners will be declared at that time. So we are first beginning with the dance and all the competitions, sir.
It was not very clear, Chaitali. Robi sir, I did not get it.
Yeah, okay. Sir, there is an order. At first it is, singing competition. Just see whether, singing competition, Parth sir is there. Raj, can you please?
Sir, it's
Come on, the judge is ready.
1 minute.
Raj, can you please check? Somebody is in the waiting room, Raj. If it is not there, okay. Dr. Sandeep sir.
Yeah, Robi sir. So
You can go ahead with the comments and other things.
Sir. Robi sir.
Yes.
Rudra ma'am is waiting. In the waiting room.
We can allow the
Can you just let her
guys
in?
in the second order. The first is singing competition. Can you just check?
Hello,
Parth sir is there?
Robi sir.
Yes.
Robi sir, I just called Parth sir. He's not receiving the call. Might be he's
Okay.
in
Give
meeting or
chance
something.
to Sandeep sir. Okay. Go to Sandeep sir. Speech competition. Coordinators.
Yes, sir. Now
Go
we
to coordinators.
can call Pulak sir for painting competition.
Yes, yes. Hidanshi, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. We have today Pulak Sanpui sir as our judge for the painting competition. Sir have completed their post-graduation and mass graduation from MSU University, and he is associated with the film arts and also worked abroad. He is currently working with the Navratna University. So we are all honored to call Pulak sir. Pulak sir?
Hello. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm.
Yes, sir. Pulak sir. Professor Pulak. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Please.
पेंटिंग एक मीडियम है जो एकदम एंशिएंट पीरियड से, पुराना युग से पेंटिंग लोग करते थे गुफा में. They express their emotion and expressions. So जीवन में अपने आप को प्रकाश करने के लिए मीन्स पेंटिंग इज द मेन इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग. मीन्स इमोशन को बाहर निकलने के लिए पेंटिंग एक इजी प्रोसेस है जो स्पॉन्टेनियसली कर सकते हैं. तो गुड पेंटिंग और बैड पेंटिंग बोल के कुछ नहीं होता है. सो स्पॉन्टेनियसली पेंटिंग करना, आपने इच्छा से पेंटिंग करना, जो अपना प्रकाश कर सकते हैं मन से प्रकाश कर सकते हैं, दैट इज द मेन इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग. और गुड पेंटिंग और बैड पेंटिंग दैट इज नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग, जो अपने आप को स्पॉन्टेनियस करे. ठीक है. तो okay, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah.
So sorry to interrupt you. Dr. Parth Pandya sir is with us now. He has just joined the meeting for singing competitions.
One second, Vidanshi, continue the video and stop that. Start the video, Raj.
Yes, for the painting. Yeah, go on, Raj.
Is it visible?
Yes. Audio.
Yeah, so we are done with.
So these were the paintings made by all the participants. Next we go on to the singing. The coordinators are Hitanshi and Palak.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, Hitanshi, go on.
Yeah. We have today Parth Pandya sir as our judge, who has completed his PhD in zoology, Department of Zoology, Faculty of Science, the MSU University of Baroda. He has also worked with MSU and currently associated with Navrashna University and actively engrossed in safeguarding nature and associated with many NGOs. He has also undergone training in the Indian classical music from Vishnupur Gharana and has many stage shows of folk and classical singing. I would like Parth sir to tell the results and also comment on the singing.
Yeah, thank you, Hitanshi. First of all, good evening, everyone. I must first congratulate Dr. Robi sir and his team for a wonderful arrangement, and creating this type of competitions in this time is one of the fascinating thing, and it also engrossed the interest of various different students in singing, dancing, poetry, and so on. Okay, and it is my privilege to judge this particular competition. So we had many entries. Out of that, as we can't give all, declare all the winners. Yeah, so on the basis of that, the winners are chosen on the basis of their the note and the uniqueness in their voice with respect to how they are carried forward the singing. So the first prize for in singing goes to Khushi Raj Purohit from Urmi School, Vadodara, and the second prize goes to Ananya Ghosh from Saint Wilfred School, Navi Mumbai. Yeah, both are there.
No, they are not. They are not.
Okay, so no problem. Hearty congratulations to the winners, Khushi Rajpurohit and Ananya Ghosh. They have sang excellently. Khushi Rajpurohit, where she sang about the Om Shanti Om song, and Ananya Ghosh, Tere Bin. Okay, so two songs were fabulously sung among the other entries also. I can say that the competition, though it's a competition, but everyone sang very well. But some or the other mistakes were there in some singing. So that's why the 1920 uh, marks were being deducted. And on the basis of that, the judging was being done. Okay, once again, I also congratulate Dr. Robi and his team for conducting this type of competition online and giving me a chance to judge this competition.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable feedback. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I must also congratulate all the volunteers and all the students who have worked hard very immensely to make this program a success. Yes, three claps
Thank you
for
so
them.
much, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Means a lot. So next we have the dance competition coordinators, Pooja and Komal.
Hello everyone, this is Komal Chauhan and I guess Rudra ma'am is here. No, she's not. Just a minute.
You can go to Dr. Sandeep sir. Dr. Sandeep sir is ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please, sir.
Yeah, just a
Dr.
moment.
Sandeep sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so first of all, Robi sir and the very enthusiastic young team of journalism volunteers. I should congratulate you for this particular initiative. Okay, and providing a platform to discuss the social issues that the young people are facing, young and old alike. And to be honest, it was a difficult task because the participation was quite in large numbers, and also the kind of talks we witnessed. It was a very, very difficult task. So I think for me, everyone is a winner here. Just to brief on the things that we went through. We had very diverse topics. Someone talked on rape, a topic like biodiversity, environment conservation, feminism, religion and politics, economic situation in Venezuela, Northeast people facing discrimination, religion and politics, homeless people, cyber crime, education system, generation gap. So you had a diverse group of topics that were dealt with by the students, and it is really heartening to note that the young generation is very much aware of all this issue, and they are very opinionated and they shared their opinion, okay, without any hesitation, and it was with lot of clarity and in a lucid manner. Each and every contestant dealt with the topic, and they did justice with the topic that they had chosen. So in my case, as I told, it was very tough, to be honest. I have gone with two joint winners for the, or rather two, there's a tie for the second position. So there will be total three winners. Okay, so the second position jointly goes to Gargi and Neha Chandanani. Gargi spoke on mental health, Neha spoke on rape. So that they are the joint second. And the first position goes to Pritesh Mishra, who talked on entrepreneurship. So Pritesh Mishra is the number one for entrepreneurship. Neha Chandanani and Garge are the joint second. Okay, that's it from my side. Congratulations to the winner and best wishes to all of you, and also the journalism student. Looking forward to more such activities in future too. Thanks. Thanks, Robi sir.
Okay, so the next competition that we'll announce is dance competition, and we would like Komal Chauhan and Pooja to continue with the announcement.
We are waiting for Rudra ma'am to come. So as
okay,
dancers, fingers crossed.
We'll say that even the monologue competitors too, because she's the judge.
Yeah, Surudra ma'am is there. Welcome, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Ananya, please repeat. Ananya.
Okay, so the next competition we have is dance competition, and I would like Komal Chauhan and Pooja to go on with the announcement and invite the judge.
Hello everyone, this is Komal Chauhan, and I would like to call Miss Rudra Lal for announcing the dance competition's winner. And Miss Rudra Lal is an executive director of executive member at FEPCA Director Union, and she's associate director at Rupesh Paul Production. And she's a performer, she's an actress, and a lot. Apart from all these things, she's a beautiful dancer. So I would like to call Miss Rudra to announce the winners. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, actually there was a theme for the dance competition, but most of the people, I don't know if they were aware of it or not, but most of them were not using that theme for the production, for the performance. So, including that, I felt like, I decided to give the first prize for Chanukya Hatanki, because he was having a theme, even though that was not that much a social issue, but it was there, and he had a very expressive way of presenting the choreography, and yeah, the movements were less, but it was there. So Chanukya is the winner, and the second prize goes to Twisha Mehta. She actually have a good theme in it, I mean, in some way the issue was there. There was some social issue was there. But why I gave her the second prize? Because even though the costume, the choreography, everything was there, there was no movement. She just action steps, not much of movement. So there's not much choreography movement or the position that we can try. But in another way, the way she presented was very good because she already wore a Bharatanatyam costume, everything. She had a intro of what she was going to do. So in all those ways, it was good. So these are the winners. And if anyone want to comment me on the other participants, I would like to do it, but it is your wish. If the people are there and they want to know why they didn't get the prize, then I can give you a comment on the others.
Please, ma'am, go
Thank
ahead.
you. Yeah.
Please, ma'am, go ahead.
Okay, so I will start with Anupam Sharma. Actually, it was good. He did a bit of good choreography, but the selection of the song was a female song. So the in the expression part, it was like, you know, he can't do a very nice expression in the way of a girl because the song was a female version. So in that way, that was not very good for him. He actually did the choreography well. He did the dance well. Everything was good. What went wrong is the song selection. Then there was no theme. According to our criteria, the theme was not there. But still, it was good. If anyone asks me who I will give the third prize, then he will be Anupam. He did well in the choreography part. Then the Kayadi Bhatt. She also tried with a good costume and all. I don't know if she's here. I saw her. I don't know if she actually trained in any classical dance or not. But she tried this very well. But still, there is a imperfection in the movement. Maybe she was trained before, but not practicing now. Something like that. I felt like something like that in the choreography. And after my comments, if the people are here and they want to respond to my comments, then I welcome it. After all the comments, they can respond to it. So that is what maybe I think she have a good body figure and all. So if she did a contemporary thing rather than a choreography of a classical item, it must be more good. That's what I felt. But she did well. She tried well in the classical term. So the third person was Jai Gajrani. Actually, he tried some social issue theme. But what happened is she did completely a mime, no dance. It was completely like a mime. So there was just hand movements, some expressions, but he didn't move away from the place he was standing. And, there was no different postures or something. Not classical, but not contemporary, nothing. That doesn't work out in a choreography way. It was more of a mime. So that's what happened. And then it comes Aditi Riker. She actually was a small girl. I don't think she can come in the criteria, like, people were of different age groups, and I don't think we can compare her. But actually, she had a good rhythm. And if she likes to dance, then she can come up with the dance. So that's it. Then another one was Shilpa Agarwal. I think that was not under our age group or something. Still, she tried doing something in the choreography with little bit of choreo and all, but not up to a mark. That's it. So 8 participants were there, and that's a comment on eight of them. So if anyone want to give a reply to my comments, if they are here, welcome. Khairi Bhatt. I can only see you.
Ma'am, it's pleasure being judged by you, and thank you so much for the comments. I will more practice more and more to improve myself, and I'll improve my performance. Thank you so much.
Do you learn Bharatanatyam or something?
Yes, I'm learning Bharatanatyam. I'm in 6th year of Bharatanatyam, and I do choreographies and also. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Is there anyone else
So much,
who was
ma'am.
there in the competition?
I think Twisha wants to say something. Maybe she had her mic on. She said something.
Yes, yes. I would like to thanks to all the members and thank you so much, Rudra ma'am, and to all members.
Okay, so is there anyone else who would like to say something to ma'am? Okay, so moving on, we have the next competition we have is the monologue competition, and I would like to call Rudra ma'am once again as the judge of the competition.
Yeah, there were only 4 participants. So the first goes to Jayesh Joshi, and the second goes to Pritesh Kumar Mishra. Actually, Jayesh Joshi did a very good job. Everyone did the same thing, like one dialogue with different expressions. That's what they all did. But in case of Jayesh Joshi, he actually did lots of, he used the whole body while doing that monologue, not just the face or the dialogue. So in every way, he did the changes in the expression, both in the dialogues and in the rendering of the dialogues and the expression. So that's why I went to a conclusion that he should give we should give him the first prize. So the second is like Pradesh Kumar Mishra. He also did the expressions very well, but the dialogue rendering was not that good because all the dialogues were of same rendering in some way. Little changes were there. Still, there was same slang in certain places. That's what I felt in the monologue of him. Then about the other two, Mahima Chaudhary. Actually, she also did very well. The same thing, the rendering part of the dialogue. The expressions were there, but while doing the one dialogue in different expressions, it is just not just we should add a laugh somewhere. We should add a some sort of different expression somewhere. It's not just that. The whole way of expressing the dialogue should change. The pauses, the way a certain word should be expressed. Somewhere it will be like a sarcastic one. Somewhere it will be like a melodious one. So the whole word should be rendered in the way how we are going to express it. So that doesn't come in certain places. Not everyone or everything, but in certain places that should be rendered more. And Kunal Boyer, actually, I'm quite depressed in the way he did both in the expression and in the dialogue rendering. Both were very weak. He was just saying the dialogue, thinking like he was doing something, but doesn't work out. That's what I feel. And thank you. Is there anyone who like to give me a replay? Like the participants are there. I think Pratesh Kumar is there.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for your valuable feedback. Definitely look into it, and I will take the feedback in a constructive way and make sure that I work on it and develop my acting skills. Thank you so much for the feedback.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, madam. Hello.
Yes, I think you are Jayesh Joshi.
Yeah, madam. How are you?
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, madam. Thank you very much. Thank you that you have noticed all the things which.
Yeah.
What
You
more
did
to
very
what
well
more to
in
say?
the way.
Yeah. Thank you. Basically, I'm a script writer, short film script writer.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
and I am having a hobby of acting. So I thought to
Okay.
participate, and you judged correctly. And thank you very much to all the members and volunteers and all the lead persons. And special thanks to you. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So anyone is here? Kunal? No? Mahima Chowdhury is there?
Yeah, ma'am. Can I?
Kunal is here? Mahima Chowdhury? Kunal? No.
Certificate.
Hello.
I'm
Yes.
there. I'm there.
Yeah. Okay. No, not.
Who is it? Kunal.
I'm Kunal, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Not
I
not
hope you
Kunal.
heard what I
No,
commented
Not
on your
Kunal.
performance, right?
Not you.
no.
Oh,
This is
okay.
another
I am
Kunal.
talking about Kunal Boyer,
Yes.
the
This is Kunal
participant.
Shetty. Another Kunal. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Ma'am, I was asking about. Can you comment on our yesterday's video, Mumtaz?
Yeah,
I'm an
that was
actor.
very nice. That was very nice. I actually liked the way you did the video. I mean the choreography. Everything was very nice. The only thing is I think there was raining and all, and you couldn't really videograph it properly. So the expressions were not that visible when it is the terrace that terrace portion. No, that choreography. While the face was not that visible, it was like out mood, more of a chill out thing. But the body structure, body movements that was visible, so it was good actually. But in some ways, I couldn't get the expression. But I mean that is a technical part. But the choreography was very good. It was very nice. I loved it.
Thank you.
Yesterday actually I
Thank you
forgot
so
about
much.
telling it.
Yeah.
So we are all welcome.
Thank
You
you
did a
so
great
much.
job in a short span of time. You people did a very good job.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, so the last competition that is yet to be announced is the painting competition, and I would like Dhruv and Hitanshi to take over.
So I'm audible, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So sorry everyone, we will be postponing the result of painting competition because we have some issues. So we will be declaring the winners soon, but not yet. So sorry for that.
Okay, and now on behalf of the Navashna University, I would like to congratulate all the winners and the participants for participating. Thank you all for joining us. And lastly, I would
Ananya.
like all the winners to.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. I just want to say that if any of the participants, just not the winners, but any of them want to share their experience, that how was their experience, how did they felt, like how were the coordinators and all that, they can share, like any of you. You can just say 2 sentences, it's fine.
Okay, so I would like, once again, I would like to congratulate all the winners and the participants. Thank you all of you to participate, to have participating here in this session with us. And it was a really good and fun experience to actually organize this event and events such as this, especially given the fact that it's a first time for most of us, and we will be looking forward to creating and organizing more events such as this, hopefully when the situation is better and not on Zoom, and we can interact one-on-one personally. And lastly, the winners will be getting their vouchers and the certificates after a week. So looking forward for more such competitions and participation from your end. Thank you so much for joining us on this session. Thank you.
So yeah, here we come to the end of the competitions. Thank you so much all for your participation and participating ahead. We look forward for more such competitions, and like we would love to see you back again. Thank you so much, and thank you all the judges for judging the competitions. Thank you so much to everyone. Robbie sir, so everything is over, so we can over the meeting.
Yes.